Chinese is pretty good.
I think that's a pretty... You're not going to find many people who disagree with that statement.
Yeah. Chinese food is pretty good. I mean, the other Chinese
Right.
things are pretty good. It's almost the Chinese New Year.
That's right, next Tuesday, I think.
Yeah. The year of the goat.
Yeah, it's my year.
Is it really?
Yeah, I am a metal goat.
I never knew that.
Oh, there's like neither did I until like the other day. There's like a whole elemental thing, like a whole elemental element to the whole thing. So like some animals are a certain element by nature, but then like within the years, like each year has its own element associated with it.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
So 1991 was the year of the metal goat.
That's curious.
Yeah, it's very Avatar.
This whole time I never knew that you were a goat. How unprofessional.
I can hear myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I hear them. Oh, that's because I had the stream open. I'm stupid.
That would be why.
I don't know why it took me so long to notice it. Oh, because you just started streaming. Never mind.
That's probably why. Oh well, I guess
it all makes sense.
you can have the chat open.
I can mute it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way you can talk to all the ghosts.
So where did we leave off?
We left off. We were in Balmora, deciding on what guild we should join. Once it loads. Taking its time. I hope it didn't. Okay, there we go.
It's always a close call.
It's very resource intensive around Balmora.
Well, hey, now it is.
Now it is. It is actually. I'm noticing a definite frame rate drop.
I'm waiting.
Alright, so we were deciding on which of our guilds to join. And mostly between the Guild of Mages and the Guild of Fighters. They're the two most friendly, I suppose. But I think we're going to go with the Fighters Guild.
Any particular reason you're making that decision?
Well, you said before that you've done the Mages Guild.
What say you?
And the Fighters Guild is, I think, a little more suitable for our skill sets, for the most part. There's also the Thieves Guild in town, but
Care to tell me what this is about?
Right.
we're not really suited for thievery that much.
Are any of the what's like the best like storyline in Morrowind in your opinion, or in like general opinion? Is it like which is it tied to a particular guild or something?
Generally, for me, it's definitely just the main storyline.
Okay.
That I think is the best.
It is pretty darn good.
Out of the guilds, I don't even really remember. Most of the guilds in Morrowind don't have very memorable quest lines to them. They're all pretty generic.
I'm listening.
They're certainly not as interesting as they are in Oblivion or Skyrim or anything such as that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so we talked to Idis Fire Eye here about joining the Fighters Guild. And do I want to look at the Fighters Guild charter, or do I just want to sign up? I want to sign up. Screw looking at rules.
We don't read, we fight.
Exactly. Alright, so we are an associate in the Fighters Guild. Work hard, follow orders, and you'll do just fine. We don't have any orders right now, so we need to get some. Alright. She wants us to
Fighters nobly fighting units.
Yeah. Alright, our first job is to kill rats.
It's the beginning of a beautiful heroing career.
Yep. Every hero must kill rats at some point.
It's a D&D law.
It
Really.
is.
Go ahead.
Excuse me. The town guards are kind of terrifying.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember their. It must be the new textures because I don't remember them looking quite so unsettling.
Yeah, I think this is the right person's house. Yes, it is. Hello there.
I'm waiting.
Am I the one to take care of the cave rats? I am, in fact. Alright, she has... How did cave rats get into her house in the middle of Balmora?
Yeah,
I don't know.
like I don't know. Maybe cave rats are just like some sort of like super rat, like a dread rat or something.
Yeah, dire rats. They are pretty big. But anyway. She's got one trapped in her bedroom here. There it is.
Swipe it if you can.
I did it.
Good job. You killed a rat, a cave rat.
I got rat meat. I don't want rat meat. So this woman has a bit of an obsession. She's got a lot of
my God.
pillows. And she's got some books. Let's read her books. I'm a speed reader.
We all have the anticipations every
Yes.
now and again.
The 36 lessons.
So
of
how
Wit.
many how many books like percentage wise do you think you've read in your playthroughs? Do you think you read all of them?
No, not even close.
Speak, traveler.
There's a lot of books that are just basically like, here's some information about the world. Or like, here's some information about, you know, what this city is like, or what a tour of this city, essentially. And so I haven't really read those ones. I haven't even really fully read the 36 Lessons of Vivek, because they're quite long, actually. But they are some of the better stuff. And fun fact, each one of the 36 lessons gives you a skill point in a different skill.
Oh right, I remember that.
So we needed to kill the other two rats in her storage upstairs. Thankfully, we got her storage key, so we can open this door. There they are. Oh, I missed. There we go. Take that, cave
Can you think
rats.
of any games in which rats actually scurry away when you're hitting them with your sword?
I don't
Of this
know.
era.
There must be some.
Sorry, it's not the most important question. Another pillow. Oh my god.
This place
Wait,
is
ba-
filled with
basket of
baskets
pillows?
of pillows. They're filled with 25 pillows each.
Oh my god, how would that even happen?
This woman has a bit of an obsession, like I said. She likes pillows a lot. I am going to plunder her crates, though, which are mostly just filled with random assorted junk. And there's a gold piece on the floor, which I am obviously going to take.
Now, is the Fighters Guild as, like as far as its attitude goes, are they as obsessed with just like getting paid and staying out of major business as they were with Oblivion?
Well, not really. The Fighters Guild is actually slightly more interesting in Morrowind. Mostly because...
Quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Oh yeah, she has nothing to say. Oh, cave rats. I'll take your word that the cave rats are dead, because programming AI is hard. Okay. So we get 100 gold for killing rats. Yay. First mission complete. But yeah, the Fighters Guild in Morrowind is, they've, out of all the guilds in the game, they've probably got one of the more interesting ones. I think it's kind of similar to the Mages Guild in that it's kind of rife with corruption and stuff like that. Particularly with this lady right here. Spoilers.
Oh no! But who wouldn't trust a redhead?
What the heck am I looking for?
Is this Fighters Guild the same one as is in Cyrodiil?
I believe it is the same like overall kind of branch, or I
Okay.
guess establishment, I should say. Different branch, but not bad for you. Thanks, Bane.
Wait, it's not bad for the lady who you cleared him for either. Like, let's not forget her here, guys.
Oh wait, we killed rats. We are now Zara the apprentice.
Apparatus.
Yes. Anyway, we have new orders. Egg poachers. In the Shulk egg mine. She tells us where to find it. It's pretty easy to find, actually. But before we do that, we're going to
have
go
there
take a
been
nap.
Oh, sorry. Naturally. Have there been any mods to, or like, I guess they have to be more than mods, but anything to add like quest markers on the minimap, a la later games?
I imagine there probably have been. I don't know of any offhand, but they are. It would not surprise me in the least if they did indeed exist.
Mm-hmm.
There's hundreds of mods for this game, so.
Mm-hmm. I do like. I mean, I guess it would annoy me in a modern game, but because it works so well in this game, I liked actually going back and not having the quest markers. I mean, it annoyed the shit out of me at times.
It does. I mean,
it kind of made you learn the geography.
part of the reason that I like this so well is the fact that I know the game world as well as I do, so I never really get lost. I know where I'm going. Like, occasionally there's a few points where I'm like, I don't remember where this is, and I'll have to look it up. But for the most part, I know where everything is. Like, I know to come here. Oh, this is not who I wanted. You sell
Naturally
enchanted
know that.
goods. Oh,
Oh, did it freeze?
I think it just froze on me.
Ah, it's annoying.
That is annoying.
My sympathies.
I'm waiting to see if it comes
Really,
back.
sympathies to all of our podcast watchers as well.
Yeah. This happens... Weirdly enough, this is not the first time this has happened after talking to this NPC. I don't think he plays nice with the mods. Well then.
Maybe it's like a texture thing or something. He does have ridiculous eyebrows and ridiculous eyes.
He does have quite ridiculous eyebrows. I cannot see my cursor.
Hey, kitty cat.
This is a problem.
What's going on?
I believe Morrowind has... there we go. Oh, oh. Morrowind has kind of destroyed my cursor. Okay, there we go. Now I have it. Okay.
Destroyed him.
Pretty much.
Hey, come here.
So I'm going to go ahead.
Well, stop meowing and get up here. Come on. Well, come up. He just comes in here and just meows like incessantly.
Yeah,
Can you hear him?
I can, actually. Okay. Morrowind is indeed not responding.
Ugh. At least we had that beautiful splash screen up. Ace.
We do. I finally get to use it. I've had that prepared for a while now.
Yeah. Probably the first thing we knew about this podcast, other than it was going to be Morrowind.
Pretty much.
Ace.
Man,
Ace.
when Morrowind crashes, it crashes hard.
I remember it crashing. Do you remember it crashing when you first played it for PC? No, I don't remember having any issues. Off the discs, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ace, come here.
It always was kind of a buggy game. let's try this again.
Oh.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Not gonna work. Try it again.
Ace. Hold on.
Okay. Seems to be functional. Thankfully, we
How far back was our save?
well, we slept right before we head over to the temple, so that auto saved it. So thankfully, we haven't lost that much progress. All right,
We're back.
we are back. It saves before you rest, so I still have to rest.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's...
All right. Let's head back out there. I still need to go to the temple, but at least I know not to talk to that guy. The guy with the crazy eyebrows.
What did you have to get?
I'm in need of magicka potions, in fact.
So you don't think that the lack of ability to regenerate while you're sleeping does not dissuade you from taking this?
Sorry, what was that? You're kind of
You
cutting
don't
out a
think
bit.
the lack... Like, you still think Atronak is good, despite the
I do.
lack of regeneration?
I mean, it's kind of a pain in the beginning of the game, but after you kind of get used to it and you get some ways to deal with it, it becomes less of an issue. You're the person I need to talk to. You sell potions. The temple is actually a good place to get fairly cheap potions. I don't need fortify. Cheap restore magicka. There we go. Cheap restore health. Why not? I'll pay you 43 gold for your services. Nope, he's not gonna take it. Fine. 53 gold. Nope. 63.
Ugly. More.
There we go. My mercantile skill increased.
Go ahead.
What increases mercantile skill? Literally just buying and selling.
It's successful merchant transactions, essentially. Alright. I'll drink that and get a little bit of magicka back. Not much magicka, but it's some.
You can still do like duration effect regeneration,
Yeah, you can.
like regenerate magic potions.
Yeah.
Still work.
Well, potions and scrolls are the only ways to get magicka back. Because you do not regain it from sleeping, and I guess you do absorb it from enemy spells sometimes. That's the main draw of it, is that you've got like a 50% chance. I think it's 50%.
Of absorbing.
Yeah, spell absorption, 50 points. So you've basically got a 50% chance of absorbing any spell effect that hits you. Which, in general in Morrowind, is pretty good.
Yeah.
What spell do I even have? Fireball. That's a pretty good spell. It's really not, but it's serviceable for a level 1 character.
So where are we headed now?
We're going to the Shulk egg mine to deal with the egg poachers.
Gotcha.
There's another
I
ancestral
do prefer
tomb
my
down
eggs
there.
poached.
How do you prefer your scribs?
Diced.
There we go.
And electrified. Oh man, you did it!
I
Good
filleted
job.
him. Scribs have the best death animation because they just fall apart into 3 pieces, like they're made of Lego or something.
Right. I choose to believe they are.
Oh, hey, the rain finally stopped.
If I can.
Anytime you're ready.
Don't take too much time.
So, thankfully, we have found the Shulk egg mine and a couple of miners outside it. We talked to these guys, and they'll give us the names of the people we're looking for. Now that might make you think that we have to do some kind of investigative work, find out who we're actually up against, but we really don't.
It's gonna kill some egg poachers.
Because the people that we need to find will immediately attack us on sight, so it doesn't matter.
They just know, you know.
Mm-hmm. They know we're coming.
It's very awkward looking.
It is. So, those little slug things are the Quama foragers, I believe. These things are another stage in the Quama lifespan, or another class, I suppose. Scrib is in here as well. The Quama workers are non-hostile. They will not attack you unless you provoke them. Which is good because they are actually kind of strong. But they will just wander around the egg mines. I mean, the lore explanation is that they are tending to the eggs and blah blah blah, but in actuality they don't do anything.
Are they in service of anyone in Morrowind? Or ever have been?
I don't think so. I think they're just kind of there.
Want some? Now's the
And like these egg miners, they work around them. Because Quama eggs is where they get eggs from in Morrowind.
Oh, exclusively.
Because
Anytime you're
chickens
ready,
don't exist.
Just don't keep me waiting.
No.
Yeah, you can talk to these people about the Quama foragers and stuff, and they'll tell you all about them.
Don't stand.
Generally, the Quama workers, they're only good for one thing, and that is getting in your way as you're trying to explore caves. That's really annoying.
Right.
Nope. The foragers are hostile, however.
They're babies. They need to eat.
They are tiny, tiny babies. Alright, there's plenty of eggs in this mine, but there's no poachers so far. Egg poachers.
Yeah, seriously. You think the poachers would be the ones who were freaking out because they have no way to leave this place without running into the actual people?
Oh, this is the Queen's Lair, and now these guys are actually kind of tough. They put up a bit of a fight.
Yeah.
And there's two of them, which makes it kind of a pain.
Well, one's a woman.
But they only
Jeez.
have pickaxes, so they can't really do a whole lot of damage. Alright.
Is there a limit of uses on that spell?
There
yours.
is. It is now chargeless. It only has a 10 charge, which is not very much at all.
10 charge.
So it runs out pretty quickly, but it will recharge over time, unlike magic items in Oblivion and Skyrim.
Really?
Yep. Any enchanted
I didn't know
items
that.
will just restore themselves over time.
Oh, that's great. Is there any way to speed that up?
There is, actually. You can use souls that you have trapped inside soul gems to
Gotcha.
recharge items.
Is that the only use for soul gems?
Nope,
That's
you can
great.
also use them to make new enchanted items as well.
Gotcha. Cool.
But thankfully, Morrowind is before they programmed relatively smart AI, so you can still abuse it by going to a new area, a new cell in this case, and heal yourself, and then come back with pretty much no trouble.
Yeah. It's
Kind-
helpful, especially in these early stages.
Yeah, it's kind of cheaty, but yeah. Now when I hit with my sword, it makes like a whoomp noise instead of the electricity to show you that it's, yeah. Oh. He's poaching eggs. He's got eggs on him. Caught him red-handed. Aside from the whole trying to murder me thing.
All is forgiven.
Yeah, pretty much. No, and now we get, there's foragers in here as well. What? Some guy just walked by holding an egg.
He's too busy poaching to help.
He's not a poacher. He's an egg miner.
Hmm.
That is something that the mods have added. That is not in the base game. He looks really awkward too. The way he's holding.
These miners
that
weren't
egg.
in here at all?
Nope. There's nobody in here other than the poachers. I don't like how he's holding it right in front of his crotch. It's kind of.
He's
kind
keeping
of
it warm.
Ah yes, and here's the Kwama Queen. Kind of hard to see. It makes horrible noises.
Very gross, very atmospheric.
And that's about it for egg mines. Later on, we'll run into the next, type of Kwama creatures, Kwama warriors, which are a little bit tougher, but they're still nothing to be too scared of. About as scary as these guys, really.
Right. So is the only is the only value Kwama have their eggs? Like, is that it in the game?
As far as I know, according to the lore, yeah. I think it's just basically Morrowind uses them for their eggs. And that's about it. I don't think they have any other resources, so to speak. I guess they do have... What do these guys have? Kwama Cuddle. I don't know what that is, but... It might be edible. There's so many of these foragers in here. And I have no stamina anymore, so it takes forever to hit anything.
Ugh.
It's the worst part about Morrowind. I love the game.
Stamina is still low, like auto recharge, right?
Stamina is auto recharge, and it recharges fairly fast. So you can just basically, if you just rest for an hour, then you'll pretty much be at full stamina again. Oh, there we go.
I'm glad they changed that mechanic. I'm glad you don't have to sleep anymore to regain basic things.
It's true. I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, there was only 2 egg miners that we needed to kill. I like to imagine that when I killed the egg miners, I looked at them and said, "You just got poached." Put on a pair of sunglasses.
Haha.
That was pretty bad.
Give me a second. I'm gonna grab some food.
All right. So here we are along the majestic Odai River. It's really not much of a river, but it flows right into Balmora, where we can turn in this quest and get our reward. Still amazes me how beautiful this place looks.
Summoned by
Fighters Guild. That's where we're going. Upstairs in the Fighters Guild, in fact. Aetus
What's
Fire
your
Eye.
story?